San Diego. We're here on the rooftop. Rooftop terrace here. Really beautiful view. Yeah, man, it's been a really good trip. Just wanted to get a couple days away from the hustle and bustle, you know. Just working all day. Going to be putting out some more content within the next couple of days. Want to kind of look into exploring Black mentorship, the research behind that, why Black mentorship is so important for Black youth today. A lot of helpful research and really strong predictive outcomes for just Black young men starting off young with a mentor. Growing up, I didn't have a mentor. Didn't really have anybody I could really talk to about circumstances in life. So I think that really did impact me in my decision making growing up as a youth. And it's okay, I'm not complaining, you know. Take what you can get. I'm thankful for the people who were in my life and that I have, but I definitely trucked it out solo. Don't even remember looking for a mentor. Wasn't really till I got to the military I found like Black men that were honorable, that I can look up to. Outside the military, man, I can't even think about one mentor that I had that really kind of reeled me in. Back in those days, man, it was like every man for himself. I don't remember a lot of older men looking to take me in as a mentee. Hey, what's up, little gamer? Yeah, so having a mentor is so important, and I got some content for that coming up. What's up, Sheena Gonzalez? I'm over here in Coronado Island, here at the Rooftop Terrace on the naval base, Coronado in San Diego. I have base access, so able to come out here. And at my hotel, we have a rooftop terrace, you know, where you can kind of lounge. You can kind of lounge a little bit on the rooftop, get a good scenery, good shot of the beach. Closing up our trip here, about to head back to Orange County, Irvine. Yeah, got like little lounge tables where you can kind of kick it with your crew. Kick back up here. I'm not that, I'm Gary. Oh, okay. Shout out to you guys for all the likes and subscribing to the channel. Really appreciate it. My favorite food, steaks, chickens, things like that. Pastas. My wife is Chinese, so she got me eating a lot of soups, a lot more soups than I usually do. So stuff like that, soups. Yeah, it's a chill little rooftop. I like to eat all kind of things. I like to cook. It's really important. Hi, Sheena Gonzalez, or hi, Gary. I don't know which one. You guys sometimes be under different handles. But what's up? Good to see you. Hope you have a blessed day, blessed rest of your weekend. This weekend flew by fast. What y'all think? It seemed like it was just Friday. Now it's already back to school, back to work, you know? I appreciate it. Yeah, hope you guys have a blessed day. We're packing up. We got to be checked out by 11, so we got about 30 minutes. It's 10:25 a.m. over here in San Diego. But yeah, man, it's so important to have a mentor. If you a younger person, really look into getting mentorships. A lot of great outcome predictors on having like an older, healthy role model. Finance benefits, educational outcomes are better. Generally, the youth don't divert into drug use, drug abuse when they have a mentor. It's so important to have a mentor. That's one thing why a lot of these white cultures, Hispanic cultures, Asian cultures, that's the leg up that they have as young men over black culture. Black men don't have a lot of healthy mentors. And your first mentor is your father. You know, if you're a young man, of course it's your mother too, but some things your mother can't cross over, you know. So that's where they got us beat. A lot of, if you look at Hispanic culture, white culture, Asian culture, you rarely catch a lot of their youth by themselves. Usually they have like an uncle, an older brother, a father, even if the dad isn't involved. My daughter's mother is Hispanic. Even though her father wasn't in her life, he would show up. He would still show up. He was still present. And you got black situations like that too. But a lot of our black elders, as they get older, like I'll be 40. So the millennials, I was born in 86. So the millennials, it's going to be time for us to step up as mentors and having to extract some of the wisdom and the knowledge that we've gained from living our lives to our younger people. But I look at some of these millennials, man, and a lot of them ain't thinking about how to carry over their knowledge over to the younger people. A lot of us are just kind of selfish and kind of doing our own thing. That's why I do channels like this, man, to try to share some of my knowledge, some of my experiences, so that way you guys don't have to make some of the same mistakes that I made growing up. Maybe some of you guys in my audience don't have a father figure. Maybe you don't have an older brother. Maybe you don't have anybody that can really guide you and take you under their wing. That shit used to be looked at as corny, you know. The black generation I grew up in, when we were young, we were so ignorant. Not all, but we was ignorant, man. Shit that we would look at that was corny was really what you needed to do. When I was going to college and going to the military, you should have seen how crazy people was looking at me like, what? The military? I'm like, yeah, what I'm supposed to do? Sit around with you niggas and die on Dexter? Man, shit. I was losing so many friends, people getting murdered and killed and shit. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Sit here and eat fucking Coney Island every year for 30 years? No way, man. Going to the military saved my life, and it gave me perspective of different cultures and different races. It taught me like everything ain't me versus you based off of skin tone. It was so many brothers, different colors, different ethnicities just banded together. That really made a big impact on my life. I got out the military, got into the civilian world. You don't have that same camaraderie among the different races like you do in the military. That's why I love my military, man. Every time I see a soldier, when I'm taking the wife and the kids on base, I'm like, thank you for serving. Thank you for serving. You know, it takes, I'm not saying everybody in the military is just so pure. You got your racism and shit like that, but it's hard to be racist when your life is dependent on your brother next to you when you at combat and you at war. There was a lot of white folks who probably didn't like me, and there was a lot of white people I probably didn't like. But when we was in Iraq, you put all that shit to the side. Like, man, look, get your fucking machine gun, man. Let's get out here and do this damn patrol. Put all that. It's like you put shit in perspective. And the military ain't for everybody. So this ain't me trying to say, you know, oh, you guys, you know, if you're not in the military, you ain't about shit. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Jesse. But it changed my perspective on race. That's why sometimes I could be racist as a motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie. I'm racist towards people who racist against my people. I'm not gonna lie. If you white and you don't like black people, I don't like you. You Asian, Mexican, Puerto Rican, I don't give a fuck. I don't like you. So I can be ignorant and racist too. I'm not gonna lie. But when I was in the service, I wasn't gonna not be friends with Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, and different cultures because of their race. I'm friends with everyone. I got friends of all cultures. But when I got into the civilian world, that shit did change me. Because you get so used to being around mentors and people of different cultures that would take you. I mean, I was getting some just life-saving advice from different races and different cultures, even my race. But you get out into the civilian world, man, and you see the petty shit that's going on. It's like, you almost feel like you gotta be petty, because then if you like try to be a man of integrity, you look like you look like food, you know. So sometimes the civilian world will pull you into the bullshit because you feel like you gotta be that way. You feel like you gotta be that way, you know, and you really don't. You really don't. But yeah, having a mentor, somebody that's older than you. I'm the oldest out of 5 kids. A lot of my brothers and sisters, we all got different fathers. So that shit make it more complicated. 2 brothers, 2 sisters, we all got different dads. So when you got like half brothers and half siblings, the blood connection isn't there. It's not. And that really taught me too with my situation, like having that blood connection, that shit is everything. Yeah, you can make it work if you got a half brother, half sister, depending on your circumstances and your personality. You know, it's so many factors that have to be at play for it to really work. You know, you got to live together. You got to have involved parents. It's just a lot of shit. But when you got a blood connection, and sometimes your blood may not even hold you down, but it's just something about having that blood connection that even if you're far away across the map from each other, you still have like a certain loyalty. So mentorship, man, especially for black men, that shit is everything. I wish I had a mentor, and now I'm almost 40. It's like, shit, I still got that inner child. You know, even though you might be 40, 45, you still sometimes have those inner child angst. Like, you get mad as fuck about shit you didn't get when you were younger. You know, you get mad a little bit. It's, you know, you get real, you know, resentful. Like, damn, you know, I wish I had like a OG to be like, hey, man, don't go that route. Hey, man, you don't got to go chasing ass. You ain't got to go spend all that money on Nikes and all that bullshit, Randy. Invest in a little bit of Bitcoin. Invest your money into stocks. Here, let me teach you, man. Shit. And if you black folks, if you got a mentor, somebody that's taking time out of their schedule to bring you in, you better be thankful for that shit, man. It's gonna save your life. And my life was good. You know, I'm not trying to complain and be ungrateful. I mean, look at me. I'm sitting out here on top of the roof in Coronado Island, San Diego, from Detroit. So what the fuck? How much complaining can I really do? You know, even with my life going the way it is, I'm still doing a lot better than most people. So I'm not complaining, but having a mentor, whether it be your uncle, auntie, whoever, that's a blessing, man. That's a blessing, man. You know, don't take that shit for granted, man. You got people that's loving on you. That's a blessing, man. So it is what it is. Show you guys the San Diego skyline. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it, but San Diego skyline over there. Yeah, so I'm not gonna hold y'all up, man. I just wanted to say thank you for, you know, I know my channel may not be for everybody. I talk about a lot of hard truths and conversations that most people don't really have to attend to. So that's why I'm really thankful and really grateful for people who take the time out to listen to my content and just to even give me an ear, you know. I'm really thankful, really grateful, really appreciative of you guys. I hope you have a blessed weekend, and that God keeps you safe, keeps you healthy, keeps you loved, protected, keeps you around good energy. You know, I don't know if you guys can see. It's so damn bright out here. I can't even see what I'm seeing. But yeah, I hope you guys have a blessed day, man. If you got a mentor, you got people in your life who love you, who take care of you, who protect you, just say thank you. Thank you for keeping me safe and helping me make the right decisions, you know? Because you guys deserve a better shot than what I got. You guys deserve it, man, because you guys are awesome, all right? You guys deserve to have a good life and to be blessed and to have all the good things that God wants in your life. You guys deserve it because you're awesome. Don't ever forget that shit. Don't ever forget it. Life is so short. 40 years went by so fast. Shit. Sometimes I still be feeling like I'm like 19, 20, man, because the time go by so fast. So, but I'm thankful for my life. Thankful for you guys. Hope you have a blessed day. I'm out. Peace.